Hi, so it's 13th of September 2017, we're in Palma de Mallorca, and we're just about to head out on a ride which we're doing for charity Caroline's Gift. Caroline was a friend of mine at school. I did A-level PE with her, and sadly she passed away from cancer last year. But before she did, she set up a charity called Caroline's Gift with her husband Matt and their 2 children, basically to raise money for people in the Sheffield area who are affected with living with cancer. So basically that's why we're going to do this ride. We are just about to get on a ferry over to Barcelona, and then we should arrive in Barcelona tonight about 7 o'clock, where we'll head straight to the Sagrada Familia, which is going to be our starting point. And then from the Sagrada Familia we've got 7 days to basically cycle 1,400 kilometres through 4 countries: Spain, France, Italy, and then over the Alps into Switzerland, where we'll finish in my home in Zermatt, just at the base of the Matterhorn. Yeah, so as I said, we've got a long way to go over the next 7 days. We aim to do about 200 k's a day. We've got the equivalent of, we've got 22,000 metres vertical, so the equivalent of just under 3 Mount Everest to do. So yeah, it's going to be a tough 7 days for me and my dad, but it's all for a good cause, and it's going to be a great adventure. But we'll keep you updated every day on how we're getting on and how far we've got, and yeah, looking forward to it. I'll see you in Barcelona. So yeah, we're just going to head over to the ferry now, which is just over there to the Balearic ferry, and then hopefully going to Barcelona. So that's my shaved legs, courtesy of Mr. Brendan Walland. Thanks for that, mate. Let me just reiterate, that will be the first and very last time I ever shave my legs again. That is all for charity. Anyway, we're just about to leave Palma, just setting sail, and we've got another 7 hours on the ferry until we reach Barcelona. Get in touch there. Well, that didn't quite go to plan. We were supposed to arrive here at 7:30. Just arriving into Barcelona now, it's 8 o'clock. We were going to try and go to the Sagrada Familia, but try and do about 40 k's tonight and get out of Barcelona, but don't look like that's going to happen now. We're delayed, apparently, maritime traffic. So yeah, I'm just arriving in Barcelona. We've just booked somewhere to stay for tonight, and then we're going to set off first thing in the morning. It's Thursday, 14th September, 7:15 AM. We're just outside Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. It's our first day riding. We're just about to set up. So I first of all just want to say a big thank you to all those people that have donated so far. It really is appreciated. There's still time to donate if you get a chance. So yeah, 1,422 kilometres to go. I'll see you later tonight. Bye.
In all honesty, I knew when I first saw you that one day you'd be holding my hand. No twist of fate to separate you from me.
About 3 hours in, just been following the coast. All good so far.
Dark outside, and I knew
Day one, we're in the aptly named resort called Cholera. Managed to clock 194k. Not gonna lie, it's been a difficult day. Really wanted to do 200k and cross the border into France. Actually wanted to do a bit more than 200k, but it weren't to be. Second half of the day was really windy, so we had a headwind for about 80k, and then the last 20k was just ridiculous. Actually had to get off our bike at one point. Thought we were going to get blown off it. So we're literally about 6 kilometres short of the French border. Really wanted to go for the French border and get over there and do that 200k, but it was just too dangerous. So we're in the town just before France. Been on the bike for about 8.5 hours. Should be a bit of an easier day tomorrow. It's about 2,000 metres climbing today, but should be pretty flat tomorrow. So hopefully we can try and do a bit more tomorrow. If we want to try and aim for 250k, because we've got 2 big days in the mountains where I don't think we'll be able to do 200k. So yeah, on schedule. Legs feel okay, bum's a bit sore. Just a shame about the weather, really. The second half of the day, it's just way too windy. But it's been a nice day, seen some beautiful things, and yeah, tomorrow's another day. Hey, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Grey, miserable, wet, windy, every single possibility to dislike. It's a difficult day today.
In all honesty, I knew when I first saw you that one day you'd be holding my hand. No twist of fate to separate you from me. We watched the fairies floating in the sky. We watched the light fade to dark outside, and I knew.
It's been a tough morning, raining, wet, windy. Just through to France now. We've been cycling, well, probably about 30k into France. Heading towards Perpignan and Montpellier. At least we've got the hills out of the way, so it's a bit flatter. Should be able to make up a bit of time now and add a few more Ks. But the weather's not been very kind. Speak left,
And I knew. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew.
So day 2, it's been a good day. But before I talk about day 2, I'm just going to go back to day 1 and yesterday. It struck me yesterday after I'd posted the video that my dad said to me. He said, "Dan, you look miserable and you didn't smile. You know, I think you should film that again." And I'm like, well, yeah, of course I was miserable and I wasn't smiling because I've just been cycling against gale force winds for 80 kilometres and in pouring rain. I was pretty miserable and not very happy. And then I guess, you know, the thing about cycling is you well, especially when you're doing something like this, you sit on a bike for 8-9 hours a day and you get a lot of time to think think about different things, and so, you know, I sort of today I've been thinking about what Dad said to me last night, about me not smiling and being miserable, and it's not always true what they say. You do actually listen to what your parents say sometimes. So I was thinking about what he said, and it just got me thinking to why we're doing this and what it's for, and you know, that just sort of put things into perspective. You know, there's a lot of people out there a bit less fortunate than us, so, you know, a bit of wind and a bit of rain never hurt anyone. So day 2 is coming to you with a smile on his face and looking a bit happier. So anyway, it has been a good day. It was a bit of a reversal of yesterday. We started off pretty bad. With the weather was horrendous this morning, torrential rain and wind, and it was pretty miserable. But I still had a smile on my face, and yeah, we crossed over the French border, and about 800 k's in, just past Perpignan, it started to clear, stopped raining, and the wind gods were shone down on us today and decided to give us a bit of a tailwind. So you know, we got to make a bit of time up, and I actually really enjoyed it this afternoon. Just got a bit of a rhythm, and you know, got into France and just through some beautiful villages in France and along in the Languedoc along the coast. It was stunning. So it's been a good day. We've done 214k. We're about 20 kilometres short of Montpellier, which is a beautiful city. We've really tried to get there tonight, but it was going dark, so we're in what looks like Faulty Towers, but it'll do. It's a bed. So yeah, it's been a good day. Looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to going to bed. Speak to you tomorrow. Take care.
Day 3. What a difference today makes. Yesterday, pissing down with rain, absolutely miserable. This morning, breakfast in Montpellier, gorgeous day. Got the wind behind us. We're going to be able to do quite a lot of Ks today. Yeah, feeling confident. See you later on. Bye. Just going through the wine fields of Costières de Nîmes. It would be nice to stop at a couple of vineyards, but unfortunately it doesn't fit the schedule. Day 3, still smiling because my dad told me I had to. Just arrived in Marseille literally about 10 minutes ago. It's been a good day. Been through the Camargue. We've done 210k, so yeah, on target for what we wanted to do. We planned to get to Marseille today, and we have done. Would have been nice to go a little bit further, but night in Marseille is nice. couple of things I wanted to say. I just wanted to say a big shout out to Finn and Jemima, Caroline and Matt's kids. I understand you supporting the proper football team Sheffield Wednesday just like your mum, and a bit disappointed with the result today, but still an extra point gained. I also just wanted to say thank you for everyone that's still donating. It's amazing, and everybody's comments as well. You know, there's points throughout the day we're pretty knackered, and I just have a quick look on a few messages from everyone, and it is inspiring, and it keeps us going. So thanks for that. I also needed to introduce you to my dad. I'm not introduced you yet. Mickey Frith, Michael Lee, pops to me. 64 years of age and going strong and keeping up with me. It's absolutely amazing, but it's his fault that I'm here in the first place, because he's the one that put me on a bike at a young age. So come here, Dad. Come and say hello.
Hiya.
Pops. My twin, or as someone said the other day, are you brothers? So like,
just literally climbed off the bike. Feel a bit spaced, but we're here in Marseille. That's 3 days down, 4 to go. When we've done 82 k's tomorrow, we're at the halfway point. Big ups to Dan, because not only is he riding, but his logistics manager. He's finding the route. He's very rarely gone wrong, and he's booking hotels for us at night. So I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is pedal. And he just lied. He said, I'm keeping up with him. I'm not keeping up with him at all. I'm slowing him down really, but we're a team, so he has to wait for me, weakest member and everything. Thanks for the donations. It's amazing that everybody's chipped in, and like Dan just said, it's great to read your comments. Makes us laugh, cheers us up, raises our spirits. I don't want to think about tomorrow or the day after or the day after or the day after just yet. I just want to get in the shower, have a really good luxuriate, have something to eat, and then crash. So goodbye, au revoir, and see you later.
Goodbye
See you
from Marseille, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. Hey, good night. Bye.
Good night.
Day 4. Beautiful day. Been it's about 1:30. We've done about 90k. Just going along the Côte d'Azur. Absolutely stunning. Blue sky, sunshine, loads to see. Days like this were really pleasurable. Yeah, feeling strong. Today's probably the best day we've had. Hoping to get towards on team. I reckon we might be able to do about 230k today. Let's see how we get on. I'll speak to you later on. Bye. Pops.
Hey son, I'm out with my boy.
Still smiling. Part 1 of today's video is coming to you live from the road. Just on our way to Cannes. Amazing sky, absolutely loving this road. Made an amazing time, but fill you in on that when we get to Cannes. Should be there in about 45 minutes, half an hour. Speak to you in a bit. Bye. So, part 2 of today's blog, day 4. Arrived in Cannes. Well, I think we're just over the halfway mark now, about 864 kilometres down and done. Started in Marseille this morning. Oh, actually, we had dinner in Marseille last night, Saturday night. Had a Saturday night out, went to the discotheque. No, I'm joking. But we had a nice meal out and got up early this morning about 7 o'clock and left Marseille to basically drive along the Côte d'Azur to Cannes. So today we've done 215 kilometres. I think it's our biggest day yet, by about 0.4 kilometres. But it was pretty up and down along the coast road, so we've done 3,000 metres vertical. So it's been a pretty tough day. But I've really enjoyed it. We spent a lot of time on the Côte d'Azur when we were kids and on family holidays, so we've been past a few places and brought a few memories back, and I just forgot how beautiful it is. And it's been a stunning day, blue sky, sunshine, and yeah, it's if you ever get a chance, I would definitely recommend cycling along the Côte d'Azur, but try and avoid doing 600 kilometres before and after. But it's been a great day, feeling really strong. I don't know why, I seem to be feeling stronger every day. Another 200 k's to do tomorrow. Should be a relatively easy day, sort of. And then the last 2 days, which are going to be the killers, in the Alps, so going to look forward to tomorrow, and then and dreading the last 2 days over the Alps. So, but we'll enjoy Cannes tonight. We'll have some dinner, shower, bed, and do it all again tomorrow. Okay, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Night. Over 1,000 kilometres. What's that?
Puncture.
Nail.
Metal now.
First puncture, not too bad. A bit of metal gone through Dad's tyre. Just fixing it. And it started to rain as well. Double disaster. But sure, we're back on our way soon. Hi, day 5, bit of a mixed bag of emotions today, and a few landmarks. Was looking through what we raised last night, and we hit the 2,000 mark, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you to everyone that's donated. I really appreciate it, and keep the donations coming if you can. It really does inspire us to keep going. We also hit the 1,000 mark in kilometres today as well, so now we've just done over 1,000 kilometres. Seems a long time ago since we left Barcelona, and I don't know, it's sort of starting to feel a bit like Groundhog Day, really. Get up, get on the bike, cycle until it goes dark, and then have something to eat, go to bed, and do it all again the next day. So yeah, it's starting to feel normal now. It's going to be a bit weird when we have to stop. But yeah, so today we did 190 kilometres. We had a bit of drama at the end of the day, but I'll move on to that in a bit. Started in Cannes, in Cannes. Really beautiful weather this morning. First 50k. I mean, in the morning we don't have breakfast because we like to get a few k's behind us at first, and then usually stop after about 20 or 30k. But I've got a friend who lives in Monaco, so we stopped off to see him. So we're headed for Monaco this morning. Stopped off to see Richard, who very kindly had supplied us with some Powerade and energy bars, and had a nice coffee and had a chat with him, and then off on our way again to the Italian border. Crossed over into Italy, so we're now in our third country. France has been amazing, really beautiful scenery. It's been an amazing 3 days in France. Yeah, so we had a day in Spain, 3 days in France, into Italy, following the Liguria coast today. Weather wasn't too great, and then this afternoon it really chucked it down with rain, so sort of put a dampener on things a little bit. Really noticed the difference as well between France, this part of the Italian coast, and France. The French coast is definitely a lot more attractive, but yeah, so headed up along the Italian coast, and been doing that basically most of the day. But you know, we did 190 k's, and it was starting to get a bit dark, and wanted to go for that last 10 k's to hit the 200 mark. And Dad had got a puncture earlier in the day, which was the first, which is amazing for the two of us. We've done 2,000 kilometers between us and no punctures. So yeah, he got a puncture as it started to rain. So he fixed that, and then just towards the end of the day, another puncture again. So, and then another one, and he used all his inner tubes up. So basically, I cycled to the nearest town, got us a hotel, and then sent him a taxi to pick him up. He was just about 5k out from the hotel. So we're gonna have to fix those inner tubes tonight, because obviously we're set off in the morning before any shops are open to buy new inner tubes. So we'll do that tonight. But yeah, tomorrow's start of the mountains. We wave goodbye to the Mediterranean. It's going to be strange leaving it behind. It's always been on our right shoulder for the last 5 days, and then it's going to go, and now it's going to be mountains and a whole world of pain. But I don't know. I think we've ridden ourselves fit over the last 5 days, so I'm feeling pretty confident. So over the Maritime Alps tomorrow, and then heading towards Milan, and then Lago Maggiore, and then over the Simplon Pass, and down into Brig, and then up to Zermatt on the last day. So looking forward to seeing all my friends in Zermatt. I hope you'll all be there to get me a beer when I arrive. But still a way off yet. Still another 400 kilometers to do. So yep, wave goodbye to the Mediterranean tomorrow, and we'll be speaking from the mountains. Okay, good night. Bye. Morning, day 6. Just about to turn left. Start to head up. You can't really see them from here, but we're going to head towards the mountains, and we're just going to wave goodbye to the Mediterranean. Time for pain. Last 10k tonight. Looks like we're going to be stopping in Vercelli. And if you can see, just right in front of us on the left is the Alps. You can just about make out Monte Rosa, so we can see home. Looks like we're going to make it tomorrow. It's going to be a long day, but we're going to do it, so super happy. Day 6.
last day. We just had the last supper before arriving in Zermatt tomorrow. It's been a long 6 days. A bit of a mixed bag of emotions today, really. It's been a tough day, obviously, with the Maritime Alps. They were really tough. The weather was good, but yeah, we only did 170k today, which I sort of expected. Before we did this, I sort of set a goal of 200k a day. Always knew the last 2 days were never going to be 200k because we've got the Maritime Alps and then the Alps tomorrow. Tomorrow's massive. So I sort of figured we'd never do that. So I really wanted to put a few more kilometres on the first 5 days, so we weren't having to do as much for these last 2 days. But we did that on 3 of the days, or 2 of the days. Obviously, due to stuff that happened, we couldn't manage that. But it sort of put us in a position now where we're 205 kilometres from Zermatt, and it's going to be the biggest day ever tomorrow. We've got 120 kilometres to Domodossola, and then from Domodossola it's 37k, all uphill to the top of the Simplon Pass, which is a massive climb, up to over 2,000 metres, and then down into Brig, and then obviously the last climb up from Visp to Zermatt again, which is looking at just over 1,500 metres. So it's a huge day. So I had a chat with Dad tonight, and I think it's going to be a struggle to get there. I mean, Dad's been amazing. He's 64 years old, and he's kept up with me all this way, and he's desperate to finish. I set myself a goal of 7 days, and I really want to hit that. So tomorrow I really need to go for it. So we're gonna cycle to the end of Lago Maggiore together, and then I'm just gonna go for it. Probably end up cycling into Zermatt in the dark, but that's the goal I set. So I just want to make sure that I do it, and so that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to get up super early to try and achieve that. So yeah, it's gonna be probably the biggest day I've ever had on a bike tomorrow. A bit sad that Dad won't be finishing with me, but I think he's gonna finish in Brig tomorrow night, and then cycle up on in the following morning. So we'll have completed it, but what an amazing achievement, 64 years old, and just a great experience for the two of us to be able to do that together, especially with everyone's support and the money we've raised. It's been magical, and he did tell me when I was about 12 years old that we were going to cycle around Europe together one day, and it's actually materialised. I thought it'd happen sooner than this, but it's done, and it's been amazing. I think it really hit home today, just cycling across Italy after we'd come over the Maritime Alps, and we were near Alexandria. And for those of you who live in Zermatt, who've been down to the Italian coast before, from about 300 kilometres away, you can see God, I forgot the mountain. Oh my God, how can I forgot? Anyway, you can see the Alps, and I can see home, and I know Zermatt's there, and it's such a strange feeling after being away for so long, and being so far from home, and then seeing it, even though it's still a day away. It's finally coming to an end, and finally gonna make it. So that was quite an emotional part today, and just really looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow, and getting off that bike, and yeah, it's going to be a bit strange, but yeah, big day, and looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
Well, today's the final day. Seventh day. Been on the bike now. The end is in sight. You can just see the mountains over to the left. Monterosa, just to the left of that is Zermatt. It's going to be a long day, but should be home tonight. That's Simplon Pass. That was absolutely beyond painful. That was for you, Caroline. 2,005 metres, Switzerland, down in the valley. That's where we're heading next. We've just come from Italy in that direction. It's time to go home.
Big effort coming from Barcelona.
I didn't have any money for a plane fare, so it's fine.
Welcome to working for charity. Anyway, raising money for charity. Dan's done a big job. I think it took him how many weeks? 7 days. 7 days. 7 days. Dan, welcome back. Welcome home. And
cheers, mate.
Awesome. Great achievement. Very proud.
Well done.
Yes.
Day 7 done. Can't believe I'm not actually going to be getting on a bike tomorrow. Today has been tough. 7,200 metres vertical, 220 kilometres. Over this, I had to do 120 to Domodossola and then over the Simplon Pass and then up to Zermatt. Came up to Zermatt in the dark. I had to get here, so I arrived at 10 o'clock at night. Left the hotel at 6:30 this morning. I'm absolutely shattered. All my mates were here with a finishing line and they've all raised some money and they've been amazing. I thought I'd get a bit emotional when I got here, but I just don't know, I just didn't know what to think. I've had a little cry on the bike a couple of times today, and yeah, it's just all over. But it's been a magical experience. We've raised a lot of money for Caroline's gift, which was the main aim. So really proud to have done that. Really proud to have achieved what we've achieved. Dad's down in Brigg, so he made it over the Simplon Pass. So he's just got a 30k ride up to Zermatt tomorrow, which in itself is amazing as well. So big respect to Dad for that. Looking forward to seeing him tomorrow. It's just a shame we couldn't have arrived today to get together, but it's just one of those things. But yeah, it's going to be a bit strange. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but thanks for everyone's support. I'll probably say a few more things tomorrow, but just a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. But yeah, thank you for all your support and all the messages that everyone sent. It really did help us on, and it's been, yeah. I'm a bit speechless. Anyway, I'll probably speak to you tomorrow with a few more things, but yeah, arrived, done.